welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. I'm gonna continue cleaning. We're in an area where I can keep you plugged in, but also you can see the corner area slightly better. This is the chair I put projects on that I have not finished yet. These pants ripped at the butt because I have an ass, so I need to refix those. Literally like full hole. It's not even a small one either. So that's a project I have to do, but I probably won't do anytime soon. But this chair, it is going over there. I'm also going to refold everything that's in this bin. Mainly so it lays flatter and gives me more room. Ow. It's also because I was looking for things like this. I'd like my tape measure to be in an area that is useful and practical, like the sewing kit that it came in. And then when I'm done with that, I will hopefully be able to move that desk to be flat against the wall instead of trapping me in a corner. And that way my chair won't hit into my plushies as much. That's the game plan. Let's see how far I get before I have to leave. My phone will ring when I have to leave. That's how you'll know. The reason I keep it in this like case thing is because this is the case to my sewing machine, and I never put my sewing machine back in the case ever, because I just leave it out and use it when I need to. So I use the case instead as storage for all of the fabrics that I use. Don't get me wrong, I do not sew very often. Like, rarely. But the times I do sew, sometimes. Not often, though. Not even like remotely common. It is very rare. It's usually to repair shit rather than make stuff. Because making stuff is hard, but repairing stuff is easy. Now making stuff into other things, I can do that easily. I'm also removing packaging because packaging is always gonna be useless. It cost so much because it took me fucking hours. If you ever want to see me make a costume piece again, like the horns, I'll need to find time to do that, honestly. I have materials. I have a lot of materials. I just don't make shit very often. This is the curtain fabric that I use to make those things for Roxanne cosplay. I mixed the dye myself for them too. Because finding purple dye in a very specific color is very difficult. But I found this curtain in a thrift store for really cheap. Which is, if you're looking for like weird fabrics, just look in thrift stores and look in like the weirdest sections. This is a curtain. This is a straight up curtain. Will I ever see a person using this as a curtain? No. That's a little embarrassing that it was a curtain. I think a fun fact I can say about this dress is it's actually worth a lot of money because of its brand. But I plan to cut it up and use it to make my Miss Joke shorts, but I still need to find like a puff shorts pattern that I can use. So until then, it's just gonna be some fabric I have.
Here. It's Bill Cipher. I'm leaving with no explanation.
I'm recording a video and this is getting posted to YouTube. This is what my cousin gave me. Now you know it runs in the family. We're all weird. I can legit not get blamed for being a weird person anymore. When this is just how my family is. You see how I have leather material? I'm actually capable of making like the really cool chokers that I wear occasionally. I feel like me cleaning my room and showing the internet how bad and how long it takes will prove that cleanliness and clutter are two different issues. Because I am a clutter person. I own a lot of stuff. And I like collecting stuff. Some people would say it's borderline hoarding. But considering I'm capable of throwing out things that the average person can deem as useless or trash, proves that I'm at least not that bad yet. because I can still manage to throw things out. But then again, I still have pants with holes in them because the fabric is really soft, and I kind of want to make a pair of like sleeveless things with them. So I'm keeping them to make things out of, but I haven't gotten to it yet because I have more important things to do. But if you want me to record them, just give me an actual reason to. I do not get enough views, or yeah, no, I just don't get enough views. Oh, this is for back stuff. You wear it and it helps straighten your back. I can sit up straight kind of easily, but not everyone can. It's honestly in the wrong area. Oh, yeah, these are tights. I removed the waistband to use them for something else. And the toes are sewn up again, which means I definitely ripped them. This is a whole lot of stretch fabric. I could make bodysuits if I really wanted to. I plan on making Aizawa's costume with this material. But that also means that I actually have to do it. And I don't really want to. Unfortunately, not yet. But actually, no, I have templates. I could do that. I'm gonna do that one day. How I make sewing templates, though, is I grab clothing I already own that I like the shape of, and then I combine them together over some fabric in the correct like proportions. Then I cut that out with like an extra inch in case of fraying, stitching mishaps, things like that. And then I just pray that it turns out well. It doesn't usually. I can assure you I am really bad at sewing. Specifically using a sewing machine. I'm great at hand sewing, which unfortunately means that anything big other than like repairs takes fucking forever. So one day I will watch a few tutorials on how to use my sewing machine properly and figure it out. But until then, I'm just gonna have a mass amount of black fabric to make this costume and not the motivation to do so. Like, I have the shit. Now I just need the motivation. And the skill. I don't have the skill yet. I'm not good with sewing machines. Unfortunately. Hand sewing is just far easier to learn. I know every form of stitch by hand, but I can't figure out a sewing machine. The thing is, most of the stitches I can do by hand are stitches that look like they're done by a sewing machine. Which is really funny. To me, at least. That I can do sewing machine set stitches, but only by hand, and not via my sewing machine that I do own, and have the full ability to figure out how to use. But just haven't, because I'm lazy and would rather just use a skill I already have instead of learning a new one. You might be wondering why I have so much tissue paper. It's because I used to make mystery boxes for YouTube, and now I don't. I'm never going to use these on the pillows. They're too small for my pillows. So I'm going to use the fabric for something else. Because I might actually make a bonnet out of them. They are the same material as the sleep mask, and honestly, I wouldn't mind having another bonnet. My pink one might be nice, but I would like to wash it more often. Because I only have access to the washing machine so often, because Anne likes to throw in one item in this washing machine and just leave it for hours and days. It smells like paint. It is paint covered in it. In theory, I probably should use these because it matches my regular bedspread, but fabric is fabricant. I already have 2 pillowcases on my pillows at all times. The reason I do that is so that I can still take off things from my bed and still be able to sleep in it afterwards. It's like adding an extra layer so that you can just take off the top layer and still sleep in it in case you need to leave your laundry overnight because you ran out of time during the day. And you can't let the washing machine run because people sleep right next to it and it's loud and annoying. And unfortunately, you respect your family. Packaging because I do not like packaging. And because most of my materials can be flattened and take up less space. Like, it would have taken that much space up when it can, in fact, take up this much space. Which is stupid. If you're gonna package something, package it smarter, not harder. Waste less packaging. You pathetic saps of shit. We're gonna buy it anyway. It's $1 worth of ribbon. It's like, it's already as cheap as it can get. actually give myself a time limit on this endeavor because I would like to not be stuck in this corner cleaning for hours, so. And matter of fact, I'm throwing out a bunch of shit. But I'm doing it in a way where at least it's organized. To a state where it fits better. But I will say, instead of leaving this case open, I'm actually going to close it. And it's to avoid over clutter. And also from it like pouring everywhere. Ooh, yeah. It fits so nice. Just ignore all the tissue paper. It's gonna get better. If you wonder what these are, they're shoe inserts. They come in big sets, but I only use one of them, which is the main one. Because, well, I don't need to be multiple inches taller, but also most inserts don't fit in shoes without being seeable, so I only use one of them. Gives me an inch. But it helps with arch support. If you have really high arches and really narrow feet, use something that lifts your heel up a little bit. It will support your arch more. I promise you. Like, it actually helps. It's also the reason I only wear heels, but it's literally just because it's more comfortable for your feet. This tissue paper has a stain. That's resin. I should have not smelled that. This has resin on it. I have to throw it out. It seems wasteful to throw out that much tissue paper, but if there's resin on it, the smell of it is actually like really bad for you. And if you touch it, it can burn your skin. So the fact that I inhaled it. What? Anyway. This one's fine. and talk. I think a funny thing I did is I covered presents in this material. You can't rip it, which means the only way to open my gifts is to know how I wrapped them. And it's so funny watching people open them. So they're like, how do I get it open? Because I wrapped them so nicely. And then they're just struggling to open them the whole time. Give them an unrippable material to wrap a gift in. It's really funny. Except it is slightly see-through, so I will say, if you're gonna use it to wrap a gift, it is slightly see-through. If it's not against something, like a box, you'll be able to see through it. But they do sell it at the dollar store. Which actually gave me a great idea. I can use this for a mask. Because I can see through it. I'll have to sweep my floor again, 'cause it's covered in shit that came out of this box again. No regrets. Damn, bro. I got resin and black paint on that. Also, look at the tiny little bat. I hope you enjoyed that. I actually made a pair of earrings out of one of these. Well, a few of them. And I hung them like this, on the earring. So it looked like there was bats hanging upside down on my ears. I was so proud of that idea. I still am. Oh shit. Missed. This is a money box, in case people want to see me at events. I actually do plan to start. What is this notebook to? History. Antigone, Aristotle, Athenian democracy, Athens, Dark Age. You get to see my beautifully written notes if you zoom in or have good enough eyesight. And then you get to see the fact that I drew on the pages in between the notes because I was really bored during art history. It wasn't art, it was history. It was just world history. Oh, there's another one. when you're bored is so much prettier than art when you're actually paying attention. Almost this notebook is empty anyway. Need access to that. These are gloves for when I do. Oh yeah, the bottom of one of my shoes fell off. This glue. Recommend it. 10 out of 10. It's amazing. Reconnected the heel to the shoe so well. This use on top of it if you want the shoe to stay waterproof. I'm pretty sure the only area in my room that stayed really, really organized is this desk, the underneath. I don't have to move any of that shit because it's all in the exact spot it needs to be in. So I'm just gonna move everything all at once. But that also means that I have to move what's behind it. Because if I don't, you're just gonna hear a lot of crashing. Because there is so many notebooks back there. Nothing normal. I got a pumpkin. I actually want to attach this to one of my belts. It's a little crush, but still a pumpkin. This was me making something for a friend, so I cannot throw it out. That's glitter. And then there's a bunch of cords that I have to set up and plug in. So pick them up real quick, move them to the side. Do a quick sweep. There's still trash all over the floor. Because every time I move something and clean it out, I end up with more trash. Which sounds about right. I do need to move this one. This bag I have. I hope you know that bag is just filled with erasers and that's it. There is nothing of value in that bag. This has a card name in it. Really weird cards, but cool. It's one of the cheapest sets of cards I ever got. Because I got 3 different packs of cards for $1. I already did my exercises for the day. Because yes, I do exercise. Mainly because it is, according to doctor's orders, necessary. That is a drill bit. I actually need to put that back in the case that it came in. For some reason I put a guitar pick in that case too. Keep hearing a fucking fly. Hate flies so much. Thing is, I don't know why they'd even be in here. I mean, I guess I do have food in here, but like, it's all sealed food. And there's more food in the kitchen. I know why. It's because of my plant. It's a carnivorous plant. It attracts flies. It also kills them, but it smells nice. Oh, bugs. So, makes a little bit of sense. So I get it. I don't, but I get it. I will say, my desk is getting there. It'll never be clean because I, as much as I clean everything, I also don't throw much out. Which means as clean as it is, and as organized as it is, I just have so much shit. So it doesn't matter how much I clean or how much I get rid of. There's still gonna be a lot. No matter what. This goes in a different corner. But the fact that I'm reclaiming desk space slowly, this is a lot. You know what? I'm getting there. I'm improving. This is an improvement. Though if it's resin, I'm going to throw it in a drawer. If it's craft material, I'm also going to put it in a drawer. The needle I can put in the top of my sewing machine. If you ever want to see me do resin projects again, kind of like the siren ears that I have. I made those out of resin and I drew on them with marker. Ever want to see me make things like that? I just need to get another gallon of resin. And well, the cheapest one they have is around $60. So the chances of me buying that are not current because I'm still saving for a car. But if someone sends me money on Cash App, I will buy some more resin. I just can't personally put money towards that when I'm still saving for a car. It's just not worth it when I have better things to spend my hard-earned money on. As much as I love resin crafts and stuff, and doing projects like that, can't afford it right now. Not in this economy. I can barely afford to live. I will say, I am doing better than some people are. So, I'm not doing that bad. Considering I at least am, in a safe environment. I'm saying safe with quotations. Because sometimes I do not trust my family members. But that is for other reasons. Anyway. What is this? This is a safety blanket in case you get trapped in your car in a snowstorm. Fucking fly. You can go fucking kill yourself. Stop attacking me. Feels so attacked. And they wonder why I set them on fire. It's for a reason. It's because they won't fucking leave me alone. Stay outside where you belong. There's so much anger behind that statement. Just want to put things away. Fuck. This is actually something I made out of resin. Put some butterflies in it. I had some fun making that. Though it does not lay flat because some of the butterflies came out the back. When I say that I comb my hair, occasionally I use this comb because my hair on a good day is curly. On a bad day, it's straight. Really depends on the weather. But when I say that my hair is naturally every single texture that is known to hair, I mean it. Today it's slightly wavy, which means my hair products are slightly helping it. But I might need to switch products again. But I do have to move this chair out of the way. I'm just collecting things that I dropped and lost. I knew I was dropping stuff down there during my live streams. Didn't know what. But I know I was dropping something. The reason I'm not going to show you this fully is because it's actually kind of gross. And that's why I'm blocking with my chair. Anyway. Also because sweeping while sitting is way more comfortable than standing. Like a Nerf dart. I don't know, but there is some sticky residues down there. So that's what I'm gonna clean. To be fair, it is originally from... Oh. Maybe I should mop. I don't want to, but like, I probably should. prevent anything from cleaning when it comes to cleaning anything is you'll have to get into areas you didn't even know existed. I cleaned where my chair was. That's first time and probably since I sat over here. Because I did clean this entire room, top to bottom, every surface of every single item in it when I moved into the room. Which was when my brother moved out. Which was like 2 years maybe? Maybe 3. Could be more. Can't remember. Don't really want to either. Don't want to think about it. I'm glad it's all moving as a unit. You get to see how actually organized this area is, because you never see it like this desk. Because I'm usually filming above it. Almost got it. When I said you might hear chaos behind it. Oh shit. Aw, I can't finish. I'm so close. Well, 10 more minutes. And then I definitely have no time. There are so many beads back there. I was aware that I spilt a whole shit ton of beads behind my desk. I just couldn't see them. Now I can. I'm glad I can because now I can finally clean them up, but like... shit. There's so many. You also get to see how many different pretty types of paper I have if I allowed you to. But alas, I don't allow it. Oh my god, that's where one of my chokers went. I was looking for this thing. And my pliers. I like these pliers. They're actually like my best pliers. I think I stole them from my brother. Unintentionally. I do not mean to take things. Usually it just kind of happens and then everyone forgets it exists. and then they get new ones. I will say, I did have 2 stuffed animals back there. They're going up here now. And the rest of everything that's back here is trash. So, we work on sweeping up the trash. The amount of I wanted to clean back here, but I have not had access to back here is there. I did find a sticker though, and I am going to put that away. Into my sticker bin. Anything big, I'm going to throw in the trash bag. I will say there is actually an outlet that I can have access to now. Holy shit. I didn't know that was back there. I found some missing clothing. Move my down glue, my jug of water. A towel. Is that a rock? That is a rock. I'm gonna keep that. And that's a penny. Let's keep that too. These are things I can keep. I will always say yes to keeping money and rocks. Anyway. You get to see the underneath of my desk. Isn't it actually like decently organized? You'd never expect that from me. After witnessing the rest of my room. Some things have fallen. And they are getting swept and thrown out because they have fallen. It's literally just resin pieces and a few clasps. Okay. Anyway, have a good day, my Fab fans.